Hey, how are we doing? It's JJ. I am back from Sweden. Had an amazing time in Sweden, but I have been left absolutely wiped out from a cold or a bug that I picked up. You know, travelling through 2 airports twice, 2 minibus coach journeys, and spending time with a group within 5 days. You're bound to come up with something. And I went back into work on the first day, and I knew I wasn't right, so I come home and well, it's taken me about 5 days. I'm still a bit wiped out. Do you know what? It's good to just stay at home and rest, but sometimes you need a little bit of fresh air and a little bit of woods time, and that's why I've come to this wood today. This wood is an absolute classic of mine. It's the closest wood to me. I can park the truck up, and within like 250 meters tops, I can be in a nice little spot with a Lavvu, which goes really well with this wood because it's, do you know what I mean by a really green wood? Really, really green. The Lavvu just sits in there and it just nicely blends in with the surroundings. So I've just come out, I'm just going to lay down and I'm just going to chill out, air the Lavvu. I'm going to have a Stevie Steak Detective hot pot meal, a coffee that I've pre-made. I'm going to make it easy for myself, and sometimes that is all you need to do. Let's go and get set up. See this here? See this big long tree? That's been fallen down for a while, and people do use that spot. They actually use it to make a little fire with. But obviously someone's come along and thought, you know, if we're regularly going to do that, we're just going to pick up a load of deadfall. That's where they normally sit, just there. And they've made a little bit of a rustic lean-to, because that would just disguise their location. So I kind of applaud them for that, because it will actually disguise their location from a distance. It's nice to see there's not actually any rubbish there as well. There you go, we are all set up. My Northern Outdoors UK size 2 modified Lavvu, Decathlon XL camping blanket as a ground sheet, which I've been using for years, and we're just going to go with Yugoslavian mess kit today, mess burner, a brew that I've brought out, and a Ministry of Beef Lancashire Regiment hot pot. Just using the centre pole, nothing too fancy today because this is just a little recovery camp for me, just to get some fresh air. I am out of breath, I am out of sorts, I just need to chill today, nothing elaborate. There is nothing like being set up in the woods to then hear a distant rumble of thunder. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Never mind, never mind. Yep, thunder. We'll see. Just brought out a nice little brass mess burner today, Trangia as such. Let's just let that seep in a little bit actually. Haven't used this one for a while, so it's completely dry. That should do it. Soak a little snap twig like that, We'll just let that bloom for a little bit. Oh, it's rumbling. It is rumbling. This was not the plan today. I don't mind airing the canvas. The idea was not to get it re-proof for rain. I just want a relaxing camp, so I'm completely beat. Also picked up a real bug from Swedish canoe camp, which was a joint collaboration from Joe Price, Wild Way Bushcraft, John Bow, and Imeln Canoe Centre at Imeln in Sweden. That should be enough. Happy days. And now we just give that about 7 days for it to boil. Never the quickest mess burner, but it's something so simplistic about the basicness of it that I just love. Happy days. Please don't rain. Please don't rain. I'm gonna stop you there. Sometimes that's the beauty of a brass mess burner. It just gives you the ability just to sit down, be still, be quiet, and enjoy that time that you've actually got into the woods, which was my sole intention today. My sole intention, just to come out. Might not necessarily recoup any energy, but I will feel better for being outdoors, and that, as we all know, is what it's all about. Come out, have a brew or two, and enjoy a bit of food. Oh, tastes just like a hot pot should. Now these big trips away are all well and good. Sometimes you're going to pick bugs up from it because you've just exhausted yourself. Just sitting indoors wipes you out sometimes, really wipes you out. So get yourself out, find a little spot. You don't necessarily have to rig up something like this, but I wanted to air it. Thankfully, the thunderstorms passed over. Got a coffee, I've got the Woods for Company. Happy days. I'm just using some basic kit like the meths burner, the Yugo kit. It's functional, it works, it's never going to let you down. It's cost effective too. Little bits like this and this don't cost a lot, so it's good to get out and use them. I'm going to make the most of this time now. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I've got some really good camps coming up in a couple of weeks time. I'm off on a proper Lavvu camp with Stevie, State Detective, Tom from Back Garden Bushcraft, Liam, Primal Nomad, Rough Timber, my mate Ed, EC Woodland Crafts, a great sort of spot near Bishop Stortford, which I can't wait for. And then a couple of weeks on from that, we have got the Norfolk camp with Carl and Ed, RJ, loads, Steve, Scoutman. So I'm really looking forward to that. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy this bit of time. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all doing well, and we'll catch you on the next one. Nice. Fuck off, seriously. Seriously? All that bit in the woods. Where the fuck have you managed to find that from?